afternoon and welcome back to Kitten Up Kitten. My name is Sam. Hi, hope you are well. If you are the first time viewing, then this is my channel. It is diamond painting related, but I also do share some of my resin art as well. Today I am working on the Lighthouse cottage, which is legally licensed from Jane Mayday for Dreamer Designs. Absolutely loving doing this canvas at the minute. I'm really enjoying it. Before I go into making a start on this, I need to say that I'm a bit hacked off. I'm very hacked off. I have actually already videoed working on this whip, and I've also done 3 unboxings, and then when I went to edit the videos and upload them, it was in the wrong format and I couldn't edit them, so I've had to delete those videos, which I'm fuming about, because it now means that my unboxings are not unboxings because they've already been unboxed. But I'm going to redo them. You know, it is what it is. So I thought I would restart and do a whip and ramble on this canvas. So let's make a start on this. I'm going to start with this K symbol, and I'll just go through what I'm using. So I'm using this blue pen. I got this one off Amazon. It came with some plastic placers, I think. Thought it was quite nice. I like the grip on there. I'm using a metal single placer and a metal 9 placer. This is the biggest multi-placer I've ever used, and they are both filled with double-sided tape. I'm also using one of the original cook pots. I won't be making any more in this style. I will explain why in a little while. I also have on here a couple of my cover minders. This one is actually not any good to sell because I've got a bit of glitter stuck in there. It was obviously stuck in the mould before I poured, but it gives you a good idea of what the cover minders look like. These are made with resin and alcohol ink. The beauty of these is you never get the same one twice. There will be a bunch of these being put up onto my Etsy shop. If you haven't seen that already, the details are in the description box, but you just need to look for KUK Resin Arts. This is one of the other ones. I love this. These are like a fire wisp effect, so that will be one of the other ones going up. And I will also have some more of the new cook pots. This one has not been finished off. I have made this myself from resin. This is a purple glitter, and it's done with the same molds that I do the trash drill pots with. I have 3 sizes, 3 styles, and basically every time I do a resin pour, I pour 3 more of these pots because they're the only molds that I have. So they will be going up on Etsy at the beginning of next week as well. Any details at all that you will need will be in the description box. So there will be contact details if you want to email me. There will be the Etsy shop. There will also be any links to any companies that I use. I'm also using my Add More Zest tray. This is the larger one. I have purchased 2 of the smaller ones now as well, but I'm going to use the larger one today. So let's make a start on this. So yeah, excuse me, bit annoyed that I've done a load of filming in the last day or 2 and I can't use any of it, so I'm having to redo, so I am sorry. Thank you very much to everybody who is new. I've had some new subscribers. We are well on the way to where I need to be. If you didn't know, my goal is 1,000 subscribers, because at 1,000, that's where good stuff starts to happen on YouTube. So that's what I'm aiming for. At the last look, I think I was at 260, so a quarter of the way there. So I'm not going to talk too much. I'm literally just going to start working on this. Get rid of that drill. Got a trash drill there, which is why I like having a little drill pot, because because I'm doing it for YouTube, I like to be able to show you at the end how much trash I've had from a particular kit. So I like to keep all mine. So having one with a lid on is quite important to me. Anyway, so diamond painting wise, what is the latest news? Well, obviously I've been doing very well selling the cover minders. They are going down an absolute storm, and I think the reason is because they're not massively expensive. I've kept them as cheap as chips, because obviously there's postage costs as well, so I don't want to be charging too much for them. I want them to be affordable, and I think the reason they're going so well is A, they are really, really pretty. B, you're never going to get the same one as somebody else, ever, because they all come out different. You can use exactly the same stuff, exactly the same amount of colour, the same amount of the white, and they will never come out the same way twice, ever. Makes it a little bit hard to make earrings, admittedly, but I would certainly love the fact that I had a one-off cover minder that nobody else would have. So for me, that's a big selling point. So they are available on my Etsy page. There will be some new ones going up over the course of the next few days as I get them photographed. The other thing I want to say is I had a lovely shout out from Diamond Painting Claire. She very kindly had sent me a load of spare drills, leftover drills that I could use to make the new cook pots with, and in return I sent her a little gift. If you haven't already checked out Diamond Painting Claire, please do. She's a lovely, lovely lady, and I wanted to say thank you, so I sent her a couple of bits as a thank you, including one of the drill pots that I make from trash drills, and she loved them, so that's really nice. So thank you, Claire, for such a lovely little shout out on your channel. It's very much appreciated. I hope that in mentioning your name that I can also direct some people your way as well. I love that about the diamond painting community. So big huge thanks to everybody who ordered in the last few days. I've also, along with the cover minders, I also make these into necklaces, and I've had a fair few orders for them as well, so it's been a little bit busy. So resin wise, very busy, but I love the cover minders. And in Claire's video, she did say that actually you could take the bezel that the necklace is put in, you could take that off the chain and you could put a magnet on the back and use that as a cover minder. That is a fab idea, Claire, thank you. And yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to make a couple up with some of the metal holders, because they do look very, very nice. So I'm just coming in with this G, just dropped one off there. Let's get that. So that's a fab idea. So yeah, let me know what you think. It's been really nice. I do like seeing comments from people as they join my channel. It always makes me smile, and I do try and answer everyone as quickly as I possibly can. It can be difficult with me working, but I'm really enjoying it. I'm really enjoying the channel and watching it grow. It's fab. I have done a couple of resin pours over the last couple of days because I had some coasters to make. So yeah, the plan is any leftover resin, I'm literally going to make the cook pots with, which means that you'll get all sorts. Right, I've got one too many there, so let me pull one of those off, because that's in the wrong place. We'll put it in there. First time working with a 9 placer, although most of the time I'm not using it to pick up 9. But I'm getting used to the multi-placers now. It is making the canvases go a bit quicker. So in the video that I'd already made, I had said I haven't decided which canvas I'm doing next. Now, I like to have one round and one square on the go, and I like to go between the two. I like to have one large and one small. At the minute, this is the biggest one that I'm doing because my square one's quite small. Dog's probably going to kick off in a second because she's going to want to go out. There we go. Scratching at the door. 1 second. There you go, Babs. I'll leave the door open. It's a nice sunny day today. It is still quite chilly, but the sun is out. It is quite nice. So dog's going to make the most of that. I'll leave the door open for a bit. Where was I? Yeah, so I have a number kitted up, but I keep switching between which one I'm going to do. So I'm not going to. What I'm going to do in the very near future, because at the minute we are more than halfway through this one, I will do a video and I will give my canvases that I have kitted up already. So it will be a round that I'm choosing. I will give an indication of the ones I've got kitted up already, and I'm going to let you guys choose my next whip because I've got so many I want to do. I just don't know, so I'm going to let you guys choose, and then you can choose something that you really want to see, be that a new canvas or an older canvas. That's the plan, because I've just got too many. I've got so many kitted up now, I just do not know which ones to choose. Right, I'm going to go for the N because that's the one that's jumping out at me next. I did have a couple of new pens. I've broken 2 pens in the last couple of days and I tried to fix them and it just went a bit tits up. So I've thrown them out. You know, it happens. They were sort of cheaper Amazon pens, so I'm not too upset. So I found a couple more. I, of course, would love to go to Saplu and buy another couple, but I can't afford it at the minute, so that's not an option. So really, I just wanted to come on, you know, I'd planned to get these videos up, and when I couldn't edit them, I was absolutely gutted. So it means I need to redo the unboxings of the kits that I've got. I will tell you, I have 2 that have arrived from Star Raw, and I have 2 that I've ordered for me from Diamond Art Club. The other one, the third one that I got from Diamond Art Club, is actually for my mum for Mother's Day, so I'm not going to unbox that one. It is a beautiful canvas, but I have got the other 2. So I've got 2 from Star Raw. One is round, one is square, because I like to do that with a new company. I like to try their squares and their rounds, because sometimes you will find that a company does very well with round drills but not so good with the square drills. The square drills is where it matters. Honestly, that's what I've discovered so far. So I will redo those unboxings. So I am sorry that I inadvertently recorded in the wrong format. It was just too big to in a format that was too big to upload. I don't know how I did it. I think it was an accidental thing. Nothing new for me. You know, I am pretty ditzy, so the other thing that I did was I had started filming a whip and ramble yesterday. It was my day off, and I hadn't got my diary out. I've said before, I live out of a Filofax. So alongside with working my normal job, I'm also a qualified beautician of sorts. I do nails and brows and stuff. And normally I would get my diary out and have it on the table to remind me that I had people coming. Well, yesterday I was off work. So I did an acrylic, I did a resin pour in the morning. And then in the afternoon, we decided we were going to go shopping. So I started filming a whip and ramble with the intention of doing the whip and ramble, stopping it, going food shopping, picking my daughter up from school, and then coming back. And once I put the shopping away, I was going to continue with the whip and ramble and get that up. When I went out, I was freezing. It was so cold, and it was actually really, really cold in the store, in the shop. And I was moaning all the way around because I was freezing, flipping freezing. And then we came out and it started to rain. It was cold outside. So I got home, got the shopping put away, sat down, had a cup of coffee, and I was just really tired. And I don't even think, it wasn't that I was up early because I had the school run to do, but I think it's just part of my fibro. And especially if I'm cold, you know, I literally just want to go and sleep pretty much. So I went upstairs and I had a cheeky nap, which is basically me reading, and then I fall asleep because I always fall asleep if I read. And my husband woke me up at around 6 p.m. saying, had you forgotten you'd got someone in today? And my word, I had forgotten that my best friend was booked in to have her eyebrows done. So I then had to get up. Bless her, she's going, it's fine, we can leave it, I'll counsel. And I'm like, no, I'm up now, I'm awake. So I ended up not only napping, so I didn't finish off the whip and ramble, but also having to do a set of eyebrows. By the time I'd finished and done dinner, I then went and watched Peaky Blinders with my husband. I couldn't even be bothered to pull out my other whip and do that in the room while I was watching TV. So it just didn't get done. It just didn't happen. So I then came on today to finish that whip off, and did so, and then filmed the unboxings and thought, that's okay, I've got time, I can edit these, get them prepped to get them up, so I've got content for part of next week as well. And lo and behold, I couldn't. So that's one whole whip and ramble ruined because I couldn't do it. So I'm pretty annoyed with myself today. But, you know, moving on, it is what it is. I'm just going to check I haven't got any more of those before I put this colour away. I don't think I do. Nice little confetti bit here, just round the door of this cottage. So hence why I am now refilming. I'm just going to get this section filled in because then I know I've done it. And I can move on and do something else. So I just need to find where that symbol is. Singing to myself while I do it. Where are you? Oh my God. Don't you hate it when it takes you ages to find something? And yes, I know it'd probably be quicker if I had a look on the right, 938. I actually did use the legend then. I'm always saying I never use the legend. Just did. There you go. First time for everything. Oh, one of my other subscribers, I might have mentioned this in my last whip, I can't remember. But when I was kitting up Moon Goddess, at the end I was putting them in DMC order, and she commented on the video and said, you've got them numbered 1 to so and so on the stickers, so you could have just put them in order from 1 to so and so. And I'm like, oh yeah. Stupid me. Clearly didn't see that. So it goes to show you're always learning, aren't you? Hadn't even thought of that. I was literally just putting them in order. So I went back and checked, and I'd actually put them in the wrong order as well. There was a couple that weren't in order. So thank you for that. Appreciate it. Okay, let's fill in this section here. So I want an upwards arrow. Where are you? Where are you? Where are you? There we go. 823. Don't need lots of these. So I'm not going to multi-place those. I'm just going to single place. So yeah, had lots of filming done, which I then had to delete. Could have cried. But it is what it is. So I'm not going to get the unboxings filmed today. The same as I'm not going to get a whip and ramble done on the other canvas either. But there's still tomorrow. I'm off tomorrow, so I might be able to get them done tomorrow. It's just the fact that I kept them out and did the unboxings and then put them away to store them on top of the unit. So I've got to get back up there to get them down because I'm running out of storage space. I have got a tidy little stash now as well. With one more to come, of course, because I'm still waiting for Aries, which I got the notification today to say it's at Rugby, so it should be here in the next day or two, which I'm super stoked about. I may have to move the camera to film that one though, because it's huge. It is a big painting. There's a little bit of me that regrets buying it because it is so big, and because it's a Josephine wall, so it's going to be confetti. But you know, it is what it is. I also have enough points saved on Diamond Art Club now that I can get £50 off my order. I haven't decided where I'm going to spend it yet. I don't know whether to get a nice big expensive one and get it for cheap, or whether to get a couple of smaller ones so that I've got more to unbox. Not decided. I'm sure at some point I will. I did see Enchanted Evening. I think it's called Enchanted Evening by Randall Spangler. That's a hell of a kit, isn't it? Pretty big. But I don't like it enough to spend that amount of money on it. So maybe not. There's a little bit of me that's tempted to go for another Josephine wall. But the truth is, you know, they're going to take a while to do. So do I really want to do a canvas that's that big? Okay, 9:20. Let's get this doorway done. Give them a bit of a shake, bit of a tap. So let's do this. Let's see if I can get a nice, no, didn't pick up 9 anyway. I have already done the previous section with ABs, so that may have made my tape a little bit less sticky, because of course you have the AB coating on there. But there we have it. So husband is at work. He has gone back on to shifts, which I'm quite pleased about. I like him being on shifts because he gets 4 days off in between shifts then, because it's like a 4 on 4 off. I don't think he's quite so keen, but you know, means he's not in my way all the time. Always a good thing. So yes, it is Saturday afternoon. Wanted to get my resin pour done early today. I'm going to scoot that one up there because it's fell off my pen, so I'm going to scoot it up to the end. So I wanted to get that done today. I decided to make a new set of coasters for me. I really wanted to try doing some clear ones with flowers, dried flowers, so that's what I've done. And I also made a beautiful amethyst set of geode coasters. Can't wait to see where they're coming out. I then had leftover purple and gold resin, so I have used those along with some gold leaf to make the next set of cook pots. I think it's a fab way of using leftover acrylic, leftover resin, because I don't need a lot and I can add things in or add colours, or you know, they'll still all come out completely different. So I'm hoping to build up a nice little collection. The issue I have now is I can only have so much in stock because it takes up a lot of room. So I don't want to make too many. I've reached my limit, I think, on the cover minders at the moment. I do not want to be spending any more money on moulds because I've got far too many now. But I still haven't found. What I really want is a nice little dish that people can use for trash drills that doesn't have a lid on it. Something just really cute. Haven't found anything yet. I'm sure I will. I've been looking at trinket trays mainly because they're the sort of size that would be ideal. But I haven't seen anything super cute yet. I'm sure I will at some point. Right, let's get these in. I think what I like the most about this canvas is, you know, it has got areas where it's confetti-ish. It's not heavy, but it is quite blocky, and I quite enjoy that. Especially a lot more since I've learned to multi-place. Okay, just checking to make sure that I haven't got any more of that symbol. No, I think we're good. So I'm going to go for this T, this slanted T symbol next. What's the weather like your end? I do hope that you are all well, by the way. How rude of me not to ask. I hope that your whips are going well and that you're not making the mistakes that I am. Please do, if you do have a YouTube channel, please say hi below so I can come and follow you. Always looking for new people to watch. Especially if you do unboxings. And kitting up. Because, you know, do like a good kitting up video. And it's always interesting. I think it's always interesting whether it's kitting up or just watching someone work on their whip. It's always interesting to see how other people work because we're all different, aren't we? And for me, you never know what tips you're going to pick up. You never know when you're going to see something that's going to change your life. I know I certainly did when I did my first diamond painting out of the baggies. Oh, it was annoying as hell. And then I can't remember whether it was Rebecca that I saw first or yeah, it must have been. I think it must have been Rebecca I saw first. You know, when I found out that you could get storage to kit them up. Oh my God, changed my life. Enjoy that so much. Quickly realised I didn't like the little pots that stick together, like the 4 pots. Don't like those. Drive me mad. Right, so it's a purple. There we go, that one. I shall be interested to see if I run out of any of these colours because some of these I don't have an awful lot of colours for. So it'll be interesting to see if I run out of any. There we go. Well, that was a nice long one. And it's too long. I've got a drill in the way, so that didn't work out, did it? There you go, that one was stuck, didn't want to come off. Right, scoot that one across and that one down, and I can fill that gap in. So yeah, I do need to have a look through. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a small video at some point. I think I'm going to be all right for another week, maybe another week and a bit, and then I will do a little video with the round. We'll be choosing a round canvas with the round canvases that I've got. Now I'm only going to show the ones I've got kitted up already. just because I don't have any empty storage until this one is completed. So I would rather use something and highlight those ones I've already got kitted up. So that is probably what I will do, and then you guys can choose what I work on next, because I don't mind, you know, as long as it's around, because I'm still doing, I've got the square snow owl, whatever it's called. So okay, decisions, what am I going to go for next? Okay, I quite like the idea that we're going around here, so I'm going to go for this little purple line, wherever that is. There we go, 422. So let's get those in. I don't need masses of them, so I'm not going to pour too many into my tray. Just enough to get me going. So I've been watching Peaky Blinders with my husband. And then I've been watching Married at First Sight Australia. Have to say, I'm not a big reality TV watcher, but I have tried watching the UK version of Married at First Sight. It's crap. It's rubbish. I've tried watching the American version, which is better, but still not as good. The Australia version is phenomenal. I love it. So I'm currently watching season 9 of Married at First Sight. Oh, I love that show. Love that show. So that's what I've been feasting on just recently. I don't think we've got any more of those. So I'm then going to go for this little arrow here. I'm not going to zoom in too much today, I don't think. I might zoom in a little bit. Those of you that like to see it a bit more zoomed in. Is it going to focus? Yeah, there we go. Let me move that over a bit. There we go. For those of you that like the zoomed in bit. I'll put the store back up. I shall be back in a second. Okay, so I'm going to go for this little sideways arrow, which is 677. Nice pastel yellow. I do tend to start over on this side first when I'm diamond painting. I don't know why, habit. So we'll just get those in first. I'm working my way across. I'm looking for that same symbol. It just means there's less chance of me missing them, really. So just gonna single place these ones. I can remember doing when I did my very first diamond painting, I single placed only for a long time, and just the whole noise of just putting that drill on. Love that popping noise. Just found it so relaxing. Oh, I've got a tiny little drill there. Let's get rid of that. So I do hope that you are all well. I hope that the weather is nice for you at the minute. We've had, you know, it hasn't been too cold. We've been pretty lucky. But we are starting to get weather now where I want to get out in the garden. I was at work the other day on a 12-hour shift, and I sort of went outside on my lunch break, and it was absolutely beautiful sunshine. It was still a bit chilly, beautiful sunshine. I was so annoyed that I was stuck at work. I really was. Okay, so now I've got that doorway blocked in. We've got an awful lot of these R's and C's. Now the C's are AB, so I'm going to do them last. I always do. So I'm going to come down. I'm going to do this little bow tie symbol because there's quite a few of those. Beautiful purple. which, as you know, is my favourite colour. Oh, got a random blue in there. Never mind. Now, a lot of this is going to be single placed because they're dotted around. I think they're the flowers around the door, which for me is my ideal cottage. I've always wanted a cottage. Still time. And if I had a cottage, I would have flowers around the door. Not roses. I'm not a big fan of roses, but certainly a pretty mix of colours like this would be ideal. Probably why I was drawn to the painting so much. So I'm enjoying the new rota at work, especially the fact that I sort of worked for 3 days. I did 1 half day and 2 12-hour shifts. And then I get 3 days off. Love that. Of course I would. I came up with it. But, you know, it's still nice. Still nice to have it. But it's equally nice to have some time at home to do the other things that I need to do. The householdy jobs that I need to get done. The filming that I've got to do. The resin stuff. I was super excited last week at posting off everybody's orders. You know, it is still relatively new to me. It's a brand new business, but I think that these pots are a lot sturdier than the cheap plastic pots that I've been doing, and they hold a good amount. I've not anywhere near filled one of these yet with trash, so I think that the smaller ones are definitely big enough. And again, they're like the cover minders. They're one-offs. You're never going to get two the same. So I like that idea. I definitely do. So later today, I mean, I want to get this section done. If I can feasibly get a section completed on the other one as well, so that I've got 2 whip and rambles, that would be amazing. Problem is, what do I talk about? You know? Run out of things to say. So I may do that whip and ramble tomorrow. Okay, I'm going to go for this little danger triangle. Oh, no, I'm not, because that's an AB, so I don't want to do that too soon. So let's do these J's. Now, what I do like in this is a lot of these colours are together. They're placed all in a similar area. But I definitely want to do ABs last because they do have that coating on. And I don't want my double-sided tape to be too sticky. Beautiful green colour. Can have some proper sparkle in that then if we've got all those ABs in there. So down to the single placing again. So with fingers crossed, my my Aries picture should be here. I don't know if they deliver, if Hermes deliver on a Sunday or not. But I would imagine it will be here by Monday at the latest. So bit excited for that one. That will definitely be a later on jobby though, because it's square as well. And they do take a bit longer, and it is a big canvas. So won't be happening too soon. There's another one. So just scanning for the J's. I've got some down here, so let's get those in. Super quick doing a section now because of the multi-placing. It has sped it up quite a bit. Is that all of them? I think it is. So I'm going to go for the F symbol next, the F letter, because I have a few of those. Like I said, I want to be doing those ABs last. F is right next door because it's 703. I've also got some P's in there as well. P's are the other side, they're 701. So I'm not pouring loads into my tray. I'm not multi-placing so much on these because they are quite scattered. which is why I thought a small tray, one of the zesty trays, would be ideal. Yeah, love these colours. They're just so pretty. So I think soon we could be doing that R symbol because there's quite a few of those, and that's going to fill that block in quite a lot. Because I can multi-place those. I mean, I could multi-place, you know, because they're in twos. But it's not worth me turning the pen round for that. Nice pen though, nice and light. It's not too heavy, so I do like that. I've got some F's down here. Yeah, I just thought if I got this bottom bit done as much as I can, then I'm just filling in with everything else then. I think that's all of them. Okay, let's do the P. Drills didn't want to come out of my tray then. I actually slept downstairs last night. I've been keeping my husband up with my snoring a touch. So because he had an early start this morning, he's on 2 early shifts, I graciously decided to sleep on the sofa bed last night. Really wish I hadn't. Did not have the best night's sleep at all, and I'm fighting going for a nap this afternoon now as well, but I don't want to, because if I nap now it's going to take me ages to go to sleep tonight. So hence why I thought I'd redo the video now. Let's get it done, and then you guys have got something to watch when you're diamond painting. Coming together. Right, I'm going to get this 9 symbol because there isn't too many of those. So I'm just going to get those popped in. Beautiful cut. Literally, there's like 3. Yeah, 3. Pretty yellow though. So let's get those in. Is that it? I think so. And then I've got this equals symbol. I've got a few of those. So let's get those. Yep, 3, 2, 7. Oh, not many of these either. It's all these purples, which is nice. So we'll get those in. Like so. It's that popping noise when you love it. Love that noise. I know there are some people, I've seen people complain about it because it drives them mad. No, I love that noise. Get those in there. I just want to get the small amounts done out of the way, because then I can have a good long run on the C's and the R's. So that's the reasoning. So I think it's just this corner down here. So we've got a couple of 4s. Because there's only a couple, I probably will just pick those out with my pen. If it's sticky enough. Got one, but it was upside down. Oh, lost it. That's one. Well, I don't mind if they're upside down. It doesn't take 2 minutes to flip them over, does it? There we go. And then we've got a couple of these 699s. So let's see if we can do the same and just pop them out of the pot. Yes, we can. And then a couple of these red upside down T symbol. One there. And one there. And then we've just got this red, is it a red square? Black square. So not many of these either, literally just 5. It's just these pretty colours that make up these flowers around the window and door. It's such a cute picture, it really is. Okay, so R's, C's, and that triangle left to do. So let's go for the R's first of all, because there's a few of those. So let me just find it. 3, 8, 2, 3. So I'm going to pour all those in there so we can get a good amount for multi-placing. I mean, some of these are single, so like that. Now I find it is easier to multi-place vertically rather than horizontally, but it does depend on the design. If they're all going, you know, that way, then I will go horizontally. The main thing is that they are in. There we go. And then it's not going to take too long to fit those, to fit the other colours in around them. It's just there's such pretty colours. You've just got such a nice mix of colours, which I would expect from a canvas that's got 60 colours, to be fair. Oh, got one lonesome one there, so I'm just going to turn that round and get that one. That worked pretty well. So yeah, we have a vertical set of 4, and then I've got a horizontal set, so I might as well just turn the pen round and get those lined up again. And do that, like so. I'm just going to single place these ones. And I'm not like a lot of people. I am actually quite a slow diamond painter. I don't rush. You know, each kit is there to be savoured. I like to take the time to enjoy. I have got a weekend coming up next weekend, so I will probably take this one to work with me in the hopes that I can get some of it done. Where did that other one roll off to? No, can't see it anywhere. I dropped one somewhere, so it'll turn up. Let's get that one. And then we've got 5. Nice. I do like it when you get a nice little section that you can just fill in. My best friend does colouring, and she was sort of saying that her work's quite slow at the minute, so she might take a colouring book in with her. She hasn't yet ventured to try diamond painting. I keep thinking of getting her a little one to do, just to try it out, but you know, if she's happy with her colouring, I don't do colouring. It's sort of, I get bored too quick. I mean, with diamond painting, it's easy, isn't it? Because the design's already there for you. The picture's already there for you. It's got all the colours there for you. But it's the depth of it. It's building the depth of it that makes it interesting. I certainly, I mean, I don't know. I probably just haven't chosen. Slid that one over because it was in the wrong place. I probably haven't seen the right colouring books, but I've certainly not ever seen anything that I thought, you know, oh, I could colour that and put it on my wall. It just has not happened. Just not my thing. Same with paint by numbers, to be honest. I did see that Aldi had some paint by number kits in, but it's not something that's ever really appealed to me. I find this much more interesting. Okay, and this isn't a chore, you know. I don't ever sit here and think, oh, I've got to do some diamond painting, you know. It's just relaxing, and I love watching the picture come to life. I think that's why I enjoy using cover papers so much. I like to see it come alive bit by bit. There's something, I don't know. There's something about watching the picture come alive, the picture being revealed, that I really enjoy. I'm not doing a very good job of shaking my drills today. I was trying to get a nice long, there you go, just chucking them all over the place. Let's pick that one up, because that can go in there, that one can stay down there, and we'll fill in the 4. It's certainly a lot quicker when you're multi-placing. But for me, I learnt to multi-place. It isn't a race, you know, it does take as long as it takes, but I learnt to multi-place just to increase the speed a little bit so that I could get kits done a little bit faster. You know, I wanted to be able to offer new whips for you to watch more than anything. That was the main reason that I learned to multi-place. So now I've done that, we are now on to the ABs. So I'm actually going to do the purple ABs first, because they're all on this side. That's the only reason. They're all down this edge. So we're going to do that first. So I do hope you've enjoyed this little whip and ramble. As always, the best way to support my channel is to like, subscribe, comment and share. That's all I need. Oh, look how pretty they are though. Oh, love me an AB. So let's get those in there. It's going to be such a pretty picture when it's done. This is one of those that will be going up on my wall. I explained this. If you haven't seen the unboxing for this, please do go check it out. But it was mainly because it reminds me of the places that we used to go when Kat was little. We had, first of all, a tent and a caravan, and Ashley's family all went caravanning, have done for years. So we would go away with them and we'd stay in these beautiful little places in Suffolk and Norfolk. And a lot of the little towns that we used to go to had not necessarily a lighthouse, but these beautiful little cottages. And I saw this picture and it just reminded me of those holidays. So that was the reasoning, because unfortunately the majority of the people that we, you know, the family members that we went away with have passed away since then. So for me, this was sort of like a tribute picture, just so that we could remember, and so Kat could remember all those wonderful caravanning holidays that we've had with them when she was growing up. What better way? And I think that's what makes these things personal. For me, having a picture like this is more personal than doing a personalised picture of them. I've said it before, I'm not a fan of custom photo paintings. It's not my thing. But having a beautiful picture like this, because it reminds me of the happier times that we had, absolutely. You know, this is going to take, it's going to go up on my landing wall in my hallway. Beautiful. Just the white ABs to do. Look at these beautiful purple flowers. Aren't they gorgeous? Love it. Right, so I'm just going to try and get them out of the tray. So it's just the ABs. So yeah, very, very pleased with the quality on the Dreamer designs. I've actually got, I had a drill stuck in my stuck in my loungewear then. So I'm going to get this finished. I'm going to go off and check on the resin stuff that I made earlier today. I tend to make it in here and then go and rest it on top of the hob because it needs a really level surface, otherwise they end up going funny. They end up not being level. So I know that the hob's the most level area that's close to where I'm working, so I tend to put them on there. So I'm going to go and check those out, and then I may very well fetch Snowy Owlin and work on him for another whip as well, and then that will just leave the unboxings. We'll see how I feel. Don't want to do too much today, being as I did the food shop yesterday. Today has been more about chilling out really, so I'd like to keep it that way. I will of course be back with those unboxings as soon as I get them filmed again. So freaking annoyed about that. It goes to show how tired I am sometimes when I do these things, because you know, it's very easy when you're using, like I said before, I'm filming off my phone. I don't have a special camera or anything like that, and it's very easy to turn the settings on it, especially when I'm trying to put it in the mount. You know, it's very easy to hit the wrong button. It is what it is. These things are sent to try us, aren't they? And ranting about it is not going to get me anywhere. It's not going to solve anything. So I just need to suck it up and refilm those unboxings, which are now not unboxings because they've already been unboxed. But you know what it is. The Diamond Art Club ones, actually, that won't be an issue because most of the time I can get that. Although I did take some items out of the kits. But never mind. Never mind. So that's going in nicely. I'll get these single ones in. My double-sided tape in the single placer seems to be losing its tacky, possibly because I've just been doing loads of these. Oh, sounds like my mother's up. So I just want to get these last few in, and then that gives me a video that I can edit and get up. So let's do that. I will admit, I'm sure that you guys find it when you're using your wax with ABs, it does sort of take the sticky away quite quickly. That's why I tend to do it last when I'm doing a section. Right, last bit. Oh, look, that did not work at all. Let's straighten that up a bit. So that is it from me on this whip and ramble. I do hope you've enjoyed. Please do hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I will be back very, very soon. So it is, as always, over and out from this Kitten Up Kitten. Bye-bye.